When dogs eat raw dough or yeast, they suffer bloating or a distended stomach, both of which can be fatal. Activated yeast gives the dough its fluffiness and lightness. As a living organism, it thrives in warm, moist environments and transforms carbohydrates into carbon dioxide and alcohol. This fungus will flourish in your dog's stomach, producing more and more carbon dioxide until the belly expands and bloats. If you want to know what foods are dangerous for your dog, check out our free handout. Whilst yeast or raw dough didn't make the top 10 most poisonous foods for dogs, they do cause extreme bloating or GDV. This means that any gas created by the yeast doesn't pass like normal digestive gas, so it puts lots of pressure on the dog's digestive system. It's very painful and uncomfortable as the stomach expands, as the stomach lining could rupture. If it does, it can damage the diaphragm and the cardiovascular system. If you know that your dog has eaten yeast or raw dough, get them treated as soon as possible, as roughly a quarter of dogs with GDV die, even with treatment. Another problem with yeast is alcohol poisoning. As well as carbon dioxide, yeast produces ethanol, the component in beer or cider that determines the alcoholic content. Dogs, like humans, experience alcohol poisoning. The side effects will depend on how much ethanol your dog has ingested and the fullness of their belly. If you think your dog is displaying signs of either GDV or alcohol poisoning, take them to the vet immediately. Both of these conditions are fatal. The quicker you treat them, the higher the chance that your dog will survive. If your dog has GDV or alcohol poisoning, they might have difficulty breathing, anxiety, loss of movement control, bloating of the abdomen. They might also suffer from disorientation, diarrhea, vomiting, weakness, drooling and inebriation. They might be dehydrated, panting with a lower heart rate and an increase in total body acid and shallow breathing. Their reflexes may be slow. They may feel restless or hyperactive, pacing or experience seizures or a loss of consciousness. They could have a heart attack or heart rhythm problems, low body temperature, low blood sugar and be in respiratory distress. All of these things could lead to death if untreated. If your dog is suffering from GDV, your vet will attempt to stabilise your dog, decompress the stomach and if necessary perform surgery to return the stomach to its original size. If your dog has alcohol poisoning, your vet will also try to stabilise them by inducing vomiting, readjusting their body temperature and providing appropriate ventilation. After that, your vet will most likely give your dog IV fluids to hydrate them and speed up the decontamination process. The aim is to reduce the toxicity level as soon as possible to minimise the effects on your dog's health. To request a copy of our handout, email handouts@puppyclassroom.com, and to inquire about our range of dog foods, email team@designerdogfoods.co.uk.